My preference is actually to have no notes. Today I'm doing something I don't often do at wedding ceremonies, which is bring my notes up. I know it might sound crazy to think, what, Jefferson, you don't bring your notes up to the front of the wedding ceremony? And the answer is not often. I almost never do that. The reason is because I feel like it allows me to be me. When I meet with a couple and I hang out with a couple, I usually am able to sort of, and this is like in the preparation, like through meeting with them, but also through the questionnaire and just like sitting down over Zoom calls, I'm able to sort of pick out 4 or 5 story beats from their relationship. And even if that's 4 or 5 unique stories, it's still 4 or 5 elements that kind of track in my mind. And I can kind of memorize that, even if just for a half hour, ceremony. But every once in a while I meet a couple, and this has nothing to do with how well I know the couple or how much I prepared for the ceremony. It just sometimes their story doesn't naturally very quickly jump to, 4 or 5 different elements, and I have a harder time kind of remembering all the little details. And so really, if you see me at a wedding ceremony and I've got my notebook, it means that I probably thought that couple had a lot of details that I didn't want to forget. My preference is actually to have no notes, because I think it allows me to kind of be myself a little bit more. I'm not so worried about sticking exactly to the script. I'm able to kind of be me. As long as I know where I'm heading, like I know what the next story beat is, as long as I know where that's going, I can just typically talk myself there. But sometimes I just feel like I need that extra security, especially if this couple's story is a little detail heavy.